Hi there, beautifuls of the feed. Welcome to another reading. It's me, Benji. I'm gonna do a reading for you today. Yesterday, I went to a river. I can't remember. It wasn't a river. It was like a beach, and there was a river close by. But I blessed the cards, the new ones that I got, and so I did that. So let's see what the general energy we are going with today. I actually want to use these cards. I hope everyone's doing okay at the moment. You know what? It's like half the deck. I'm good. Right. There we go. Oh, they're all upside down today. So, the general vibe today is the upside down strength card, and it says weakness, doubt, impatience, pettiness, impotence, and repression. So general energy today is not the most positive one. It says in the second card is Queen of Pentacles, and it's undecided, capricious, moody, foolish, suffocating, nagging, materialistic, and jealous. And then the upside down death card, interesting, is stagnation, sameness, and immobile and forced change. So the general energy I'm getting today is that maybe there's been something that's happened and it's made you feel a little bit like you don't really know what direction to go. Oh, this mic, I really need to figure out where this mic goes. There, hopefully that's better. I will do some other cards, obviously, clarification, I always do that. So I was a little bit confused at the beginning. Next card out is the Page of Cups. Don't let your emotions get in the way. So, makes sense. I feel like it's just, there's been a lot of like, maybe the word I get is like disillusionment. I feel like you've had to maybe make some changes that maybe you didn't want to make. You feel like you're the only one that is having to make them. So it's like a frustrated feeling. I get that. It's a sweetness, gentleness, reflective, self-exploration, intuition, kindness, and sensitivity. So what I'm getting from this is that you're kind of like going from those feelings and going from that kind of energy into this energy where you are going to pick yourself up and you're not going to like let the emotions like kind of like get in the way anymore. We just need one more card though. That is one card, right? No, that's two cards. Alright, let's just do two cards. Yeah, so we're getting like depressed, domineering, bad news, instability, strife arising from vanity, thanklessness and cynicism, independence, unforgiveness. This is like interesting. They're all upside down today. So the card we got was the Page of Wands upside down, and it's like superficial. And then we have it's like interesting because this is like my twin flame card kind of vibe that I get from this card, but it's also upside down today. And it's a strife arising from vanity, thanklessness, cynicism, independence, and unforgiveness. So it just seems like it's not a great time for energy wise, but like there is this card in here that is reminding you that to not let your emotions get away in the way of this kind of like negative energy that's happening at the moment. I have a weird feeling that it's probably got something to do with like the moon cycle or something, or the stars. I don't really know much about that, but I get a feeling that it has got something to do with that. Alright, let's get some clarification going. I'll grab my daily tarot cards. These have some cool affirmations on them. So we'll get some cards out of here to coincide with each one of these cards. So let's do 6 cards and clarify each card, please. I am kind of getting that like this is definitely something to do with a partner. Most of my readings are to do with like an ex, a partner, or someone that's in your life. And generally this is how you're feeling or what's going on. Alright, so the first card is the Ace of Cups, and it says, I am open to love. So these cards are going to give you some clarification, but also some guidance on maybe things that you need to be thinking about instead of maybe the negative things. If this reading is for you and you are relating to it, or you are resonating with it, then please leave a like and leave a comment if you like. That'd be amazing. I will read all of them and respond to all of them. Alright, we got a couple more cards. The Hanged Man. I'm adaptable and open to new possibilities. We have the more I give, the more I receive. The Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is that like the forced change that's going on maybe not be something that you want to do, but it may be like the good thing for whatever's going on. Like the more good feelings and the good vibes that you give to the universe and just to things, the more that you'll get back. That's what I'm getting. There's really good advice from this deck. And it says, 9 of Wands, I've almost achieved my goals and I have the strength to make it. So in relation to this reading, this could have like doubt, like the feelings of like what you're doing or something. It may not necessarily be towards like a partner or something. It could literally just be towards also something that is going on, like a project that you're doing. Maybe you're feeling these things about it, like maybe it's like a repeated pattern, something like that. It feels very repeated, like this is something that can be avoided. All right. And we have our last card down here, and it is the 8 of Cups, and it says, I'm ready to leave behind anything that hinders my spiritual growth. Is it the last card? Oh no, we need one more. Alright, that one kind of flipped up. Let's grab that. The Queen of Pentacles, I take care of my loved ones and myself. Okay. So, from what I'm getting from all of this, obviously I've kind of said what I said. This does seem like it is to do with someone else because of this last card over here, the Twin Flame or the Soulmate card. What I'm getting from, like, this could be a disagreement, or maybe you're feeling a little bit like there is a stagnation going on between you and your significant other, or maybe this could even be your like best friend or a project that you're working on. That's what I'm getting. Those three things. It could possibly those things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab the Hidden Heart's Desires Oracle, and we're going to see what comes out here, and we're going to clarify what's going on and what might be possible to happen as an outcome, or the general feelings. And I would like to ask Spirit to give me these cards in relation to both parties or both situations. So whether it's a person or a project. I'm getting a person. So the clarification I'm getting is I am leaning more towards this is a person. This is maybe the person, your significant other. I think it pretty much is that from these cards, three cards coming out. We'll get a couple more and I will show you and tell you about what I feel. Alright, there we go. It's beautiful. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is that maybe there's some like fear in the other person. Repeated patterns in the other person. The other person feels like they try so hard to change, but they never end up doing it, and they always revert back to their old ways. So what I'm getting from this, and so the first one is second chance. They want a second chance. They want reconciliation. They want to make amends, and they want the opportunity to do so. And I feel like they have been spying on social network information, and they have their ways. So they have been keeping tabs on the situation, and they really want to do the right thing. It's kind of weird, like this spying one. It kind of seems really sinister at the same time. I feel like it's what people do these days, right? They like go on Facebook and they stalk your profiles and see what you're up to, and like this is kind of like also a reminder that maybe even though you have a significant other, maybe privacy is a realistic thing. Like I do believe that privacy is allowed, and spying is a big thing. People deny that they do it. They deny stalking people online, or even asking people or gossiping about people. But like, it's definitely something that's been happening. Obviously, this is what's been shown to me. Specifically, social network, and they're just trying to get information so that they can maybe heal. Because the next card here is healing. So they're healing. They're releasing, purifying, and cleansing. So they're trying to break the cycle on their end. Like a trauma cycle, or like a repeated pattern that they learned a long time ago that isn't right, and it's not good for anyone or even themselves. So what I get from this is so interesting, actually. So we have this next card here, and it's stress. So they're stressed, as much as they probably show you that they're not, and they don't seem like they come across like they're stressed. They're very stressed. I see that there's like arguments in their life. There may not be arguments between you and them, but I'm guessing that like they've had arguments with people in their circle. Like how people have friends. Maybe they're arguing with their friends or even their family. It says turbulence, tension, and arguments on this card. So I'm also getting, obviously from these last two ones, is that there's divine masculine. So this card's kind of like interesting because it says yang and it says masculine energy. They're kind of like stuck in this side of yin and yang, and I feel like there's a balance that goes on, and they always get stuck in this masculine side. So they come across like they've got like a barrier up. So they're like more heading towards the masculine side. So divine masculine, yes, but to be in balance, you need divine feminine and divine masculine in harmony within your own self. So ultimately, this person leans towards this side a lot, and it kind of shows maybe in the way that they treat you. And it's like their energy. I feel like the star signs that I get from this are Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, and Aries. So I don't know, weirdly, the other star signs I'm getting from this. And the last one is a hidden heart secret of your significant other, and it's commitment. I get from all of this is that this is the issue, or this is the thing that they find hard to break free from, the cycle that they have always been in, which is non-committal, maybe. So we have this. They want marriage. They want to marry you. They want to promise things, and they want to be with you. But from all of this other stuff is that, like, they want to make amends somehow, is even if you're not together, right? Like they've obviously upset you, or they've done something because of their trained or learnt patterns. And sometimes those things need to be changed when you're in a relationship, and it's worth like working on those things if you genuinely unconditionally love the person, and you don't want to upset them, and you genuinely don't want to do those things. Like if you're actually like an empathetic person, but you have trauma yourself, like that's what I'm getting from all of this. It's kind of beautiful. No matter what, even if it starts off negative and stuff, and like I get negative vibes from things, I really do think this person in particular, they want so badly within themselves to heal and free themselves from stress and be more balanced, and they are spying obviously so that they can see you and they can see what you're up to, because they do love you. I get that they don't come into your life very often, maybe once a week. That's what I'm getting from this. So they spend some time seeing what you're up to, on social media. Like, people post videos, and, you post, like, say me, as an example, I make songs and I post dance videos and I do all that stuff. So this person is just keeping tabs on that stuff, and they're appreciating it, and they're healing from it. They're like seeing you be like free or something, and they're getting healing from it. All right. We're going to move on to Gaia Oracle. I blessed this yesterday at the beach, so we shall see what energy comes from this today. I really think that it's got good energy from the word go, but let's see what Gaia has to say to us, and I will read some stuff out of this book today. Normally, I just read the stuff off the cards, but I will do the book today for this one. Okay. I just got such a fright. That was such a loud bang. I didn't even know what that was. I thought someone was like trying to get in my door or something. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the general energy is from this person to you, from like their soul and their genuine intentions. Okay. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. This person deeply loves you. That's what I get from all of this. They deeply love you, and they think about you all the time. Harmony. They want to be in harmony with you. I'm going to read the book after, but like I will just tell you from my intuition for now. They want you to have self-confidence, and they also want to be self-confident within themselves too. They want harmony, yin and yang. They want to get to that place of being able to heal to a point where like they are healed so they can commit. The temptress. This is the problem. Like, this is the cycle, right? This is what I get from it, like the cycle. Yeah, winter's almost ending. This seems like it should be for someone like that's currently going through winter right now. So in maybe my hemisphere, that's interesting. But it might not be. But the temptress is seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. So what I get from this one is not cheating. It's not those things. It's like seduction. Like they fall for the seduction instead of the romance or something. Or like they get more entwined with like, they get to a point where like I don't know how to say it. I feel like I may have experienced this before, but it's like they get enticed by like seduction of things, maybe substances, or friends. Or maybe like a circle of friends they have, it may like lead them down a path that is causing them to break promises with you. This is kind of intense, this card for me, because it does seem like they have these traumas and these things that they have been doing for their whole life, and that's what I get from it. It's like that's what needs to be healed, is like this addiction side of things. It's so interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next card. It says Winter's End. It says regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. So in all of this happening, this person genuinely is healing, and they want to free themselves from the bondage and the oppression that they have probably lived through their whole life in. So there's that card. This card is for you directly, the person that's listening to this right now. Achievement. It says keep focused on your dream. So even though all of this is happening, and it can be very hard, and it can be emotionally hurt, like painful, and like you want to just give up, it's really something where you just need to be self-focused, but not selfish, You just need to work on your dreams and your things that you're doing. So as an example, I would necessarily start focusing more on like my soap or my tarot or playing the guitar or like meditation or something that I am interested in. I like for my self-development. So essentially you just do you. Just do you. Go with the flow. I feel like the stuff will work itself out. Rising above is the next one. This is such a pretty card. Clarity, freedom, and solution. So it does seem like there's going to be a means to an ends here where goodness is going to come. Good's going to come from these things. Sacred Heart. It says passion, love, and spiritual communication. This person really wants to be on your level when it comes to how connected you are. This is making me so happy, this reading now. These cards are making me feel so full of joy. So I feel like that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to clarify and it's meant to really show like a message from this reading. So it's giving in-depth awareness and consciousness to the situation, and maybe there's some of the things that you should be doing instead of maybe what your mind is trying to get you to do. I'm a big one for a lot of my life. I let my emotions control situations, and I really would recommend that you try really hard to work on that, because once you master your emotions, you become a whole new person. The last thing here is intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. So this is basically showing you that you and this person are connected through the universe, through soul connection. It could be a karmic connection, it could be twin flame, it could be soulmate, it could be any of those things. But you can talk to this person from your heart if you really want to, and they probably do the same thing for you. So I would say less smothering, less messaging, less trying to force an outcome, like seeing someone, or do you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes we get impatient, and what I get from this is that maybe try some spiritual communication instead of in the physical world. That's what I'm getting from this. This person will react and they will be more receptive to this spiritual communication over physical talking. That's what I'm getting. They find it really hard to just talk out loud. It's definitely part of the past thing. Okay, so thank you, Gaia. Let's grab this book. I really don't know if I need the book. I honestly don't think I need the book right now. I think I did pretty good. I don't think I need the book. I'm going to do one more. I want to do one more before I go. Should we do starseeds? Because starseeds can be interesting, and what I get from the starseeds is that they're connected to like the souls of the universe and all of that stuff. So let's ask the starseeds what they have to say about this. Yeah, there's definitely been some conflict, and it's softening. Starseeds are so savage, bro. Obviously, I'm not recommending anyone stay in a situation that they don't want to stay in, okay? But if it's totally worth it for you and you're strong in that way, like emotionally wise, and you're willing to deal with the consequences of maybe if something does go wrong, then I'm not really recommending anyone do anything. This is just what Spirit is saying. So you can do what you like at the end of the day. Don't take me and my words as fact. I just have to say that because I read something the other day in my country, and apparently I need to say that when I do this. So I'm going to start saying that. I'm sure you guys saw my butt crack. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oh, silly me. Anyways, carrying on. Create serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Lifting the veil. Question everything. Anything unaligned must go. So it's definitely a time of, self-development. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. The universe is definitely opening itself up to you right now, and it really wants to give you some abundance and, opportunities. So I would recommend you keep an eye out for those things. Synchronicities are good to see what's happening as well. We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk. Birth is a portal. It seems like this person, or there is a lot of love that's going on. I've never seen that card come out before, ever. I'm just getting it's like, it's love. Like, you know how a mother has love for their kids? It's like this person loves you like that, but it's just an energy of like motherly love. It's not like they're trying to be your mother, right? They're just like, they have the energy of like a loving mum that like wants to just see the best happen for their kids and like, make sure they're fed and like, you know what I mean? They it's like a looking after energy. That's what I'm getting. It's like deep love. Like they love you deeply. And the last one is a message from the starseeds from this person, from their soul, and it says, I'm sorry. They feel defenselessness and they want to be righting their past wrongs. And I think what they're currently doing now is uprooting those things and they're dealing with those things. It's not physical though. Like this stuff isn't in the physical. This is all up here and it's a mental battle for this person. I hope that this reading has helped in some form or shape for anyone. I think I can relate to this reading a little bit. Obviously, I don't do readings for myself. I do general readings for just anyone that comes across them. So I'm just going to quickly go into the shadows before I go. But if you did like this, please leave a comment and leave a like. Or if you're new, please follow me here on Facebook. And feel free to send me stars at any point because that is a good way and probably the only way currently if you can support me with money. Don't like talking about it, but it is there and I do have that option available for anyone that feels the need to send me some cash. But it's not needed. Alright. Get wild. That's interesting. It's so contradictory. They're so contradictory, bro. It says withdraw and then it says get wild. Withdraw then get wild. Oh man, I keep dropping them and it's kind of annoying. Oh, there's a tarot card on the ground. Did I miss that? It just says take your time before you act. So going into that whole like keeping your emotions in check and making sure you make a good decision. Okay, so we got destruction here. I wonder, this is definitely about the other person, right? Like this is, it's like they're going to, they withdrew. They feel like they withdrew. I'm not sure. It's interesting. This is so contradictory. I've never seen one so contradictory, this shadow reading. But it is the subconscious, so it's like deep in there and like it's not like anything we know because our subconscious is definitely not letting us know what's in there. We're conscious. Our consciousness is something that we have light of, but our subconscious is something that is very hard to access. and to know what's going on in there. So there's chaoticness. Like, this is chaos. Like that bottom reading, I feel like this goes in with that. This is like the pattern or the thing. Like, this is the thing that I was talking about that they struggle with, maybe. Yeah, so what I'm getting is that they withdraw a lot, and they seem like they go quiet, and then they get wild. They might make some bad decisions, like with their friends. They might, substances, or like, get wild, like they might make some bad decisions, and that causes the destruction of like their mind a little bit, and then they feel these feelings and they don't want to feel them. Like, how like the kind of just behind addiction is that like people do it to try to like hide or run away from the real problem, and they don't want to face it. So it's like they withdraw, they get wild, they have destruction, and those things, they feel guilty, and then they play to make themselves feel better. I guess it's kind of interesting. I don't get cheating from this or any kind of like those kind of things. I just get that this person has a lifestyle, and it may be the people that they have in their life and have had in their life for a long time, and they are influenced by that. And you kind of come in and you have like shown them that there is a better way. I really do get that from all of this, because the revolutionary has come out here, and that would really show that like that person has been touched, and they feel you are very revolutionary in the things that you say and do, and the things that you believe in. And then there's also the sovereign and boundaries at the end here. So what I get from it is that this is the cycle that happens. And then over here you have the revolutionary, they have the sovereign and boundaries. So these three things here really kind of go hand in hand. This person, ultimately what I'm getting is they want to be what you are. And you are these things. You have boundaries. You are sovereign, and you are a revolutionary. You don't go with the crowd. You do you. You are unique, and you are your true self. And this person, and what I'm getting from all the stuff in behind, like jealousy and all that stuff, is that this person feels jealous of you a little bit. They feel like they wish they were like you more, like a better person. Okay? And from what I get from all of this, I've said that a lot, is that they are going to do their goddamn best. And I think that's a good way to use goddamn. I'm not swearing, but they're going to do their best. Like, they're genuinely best with the help of God and their spirit guides and stuff. They're very spiritual. They want to be with you, and they want to do the work. So go with the flow. That's my message for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope to see you all next time. I know this is super long, 33. That'd be really sick if I could send it there. But anyway, I ended it at 33, but it'll be a bit longer. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.